welcome back to my channel. I'm Melissa. So today I'm going to do the Get to Know You book tag. So I was tagged by Lacey over at Lacey D. Bell to do this tag. So thank you so much, Lacey, for tagging me. If you guys haven't checked out her channel, I will leave it linked down below as well as her video. You guys definitely should. She's a very good booktube friend and a booktube mom, and I just think she's awesome and funny and sweet, and I adore her. So definitely check her out. So there are a total of, I believe, 12 questions for this tag. So let's just dive right into it. So the first question is, there is a fly around me that's bugging me, and it's insane. It's driving me insane. So the first question is, what is your favorite book? So honestly, I could go a bunch of different ways, but I decided to kind of pick a fantasy standalone that I really enjoyed. I do say it's one of my favorite books. I have a list of like favorite books, and there's that fly again. But the one I chose is In Enchantment of Ravens by Margaret Rogerson. I know a lot of people didn't care for this book, and they compared it to ACOTAR, but I feel like it's completely different from ACOTAR. So I went into it like with no expectations, and I loved it. I just thought it was such a cute, quick read, and I love the world building in it. I found the world so interesting and intriguing, and the characters were great. I just absolutely love this book, and I don't think it really compares to ACOTAR at all. Like, I know people compare it to that, but I feel like it doesn't. So if you like ACOTAR and you haven't read this yet, don't go into it comparing it to that, because it has nothing to do with that. But I absolutely adored it, and it is one of my favorite books. So question number 2, what was your favorite book 5 years ago? So 5 years ago, my favorite book was probably The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. I adored this series back when I first read it, and honestly, I think it was probably about 5-6 years ago that I actually started getting into reading. So this was really the first series that I actually read. So yeah, this was my favorite back then. It's still one of my favorites. So question number 3 is, what is your favorite duology, trilogy, or series? So I decided to show you a duology, my favorite duology and my favorite trilogy. I don't have a favorite series yet. So I'm reading a bunch of series, but I haven't actually finished them. So I can't say what my favorite series is yet. So yeah. But I'm going to show you my favorite duology, which is Daughter of the Pirate King and Siren Queen by Tracy Levenseller. Tracy. I don't know why I'm saying this wrong. I have no idea why. But I absolutely adore these books. I love them so much. I flew through them. They were just very quick and fast-paced. I loved the pirates in them, and I'm a big Pirates fan. If you guys haven't noticed already, I'm a huge Pirates fan. But I absolutely love the story. I just thought it was so cool. But I highly recommend the series if you haven't read it already. I absolutely love these books. They were amazing. Amazing. Let's set them down before I go any farther into that. So then I will show you my favorite trilogy, which you guys probably already know what my favorite trilogy is if you guys follow my channel for a while. And that is A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. I love this series so freaking much. You guys have no clue. Like, I just need everything pertaining to this series, and I just want it all. Like, I want to be in this world because it's amazing. It's amazing. So, recommend these ones for sure. So, moving on, after my whole gushy breakdown. So, question number 4 is, what is the last book you read? So, I couldn't remember the last book that I actually finished, but the last book that I actually finished, or not finished reading, actually read last was Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. I am actually currently reading this, and I'm still 80 pages in, but I'm really enjoying it so far. So technically this is probably the last book I read, because I read it yesterday, and I'm going to read some more today. So yeah. number 5 is, what is the last poetry book that you read? Honestly, I don't read poetry, so I really don't have an answer for this because I'm just not a poetry reader. So I'm sorry, but I just never really got into poetry. So question number 6, what is the book that most influenced your life? So this one I'm going to go with The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. This is the first book I read. This is actually the one that influenced my life most because I met my best friend because of this series. She actually was the one that got me into reading because of this series. So a lot of things happen. If I wouldn't have met my best friend and she wouldn't have introduced me to this, I wouldn't be a reader and I wouldn't have my own booktube channel. So I would say this one has definitely influenced my life the most because it has introduced me to this whole world of reading, and I'm so grateful to be here because I love it. I love all the books that I read, and I love my best friend. Love you, Becca. So question number 7 is, name a book that made you ugly cry. So the book I chose for this is a book I actually read a while ago, and I don't know if I've read any books recently that really made me like full on bawl my eyes out. So the one I chose is The Fault in Our Stars by John Green, and that one made me ugly cry. I bawled my eyes out. I had to stop the book and physically cry my eyes out because, yes, that's how emotional I got. So question number 8, name a book that made you laugh. So the book I actually chose is a book that I am still currently listening to. I'm actually listening to it on audiobook, but I am dying laughing through this book. It's amazing, and that is Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. There were parts I had to stop because I was laughing so hard I couldn't finish listening to it because it was just so freaking funny. I just love it so much. It's amazing. So, question number 9, what character would you like to be for a day? So I had a hard time thinking, like, I'm not sure if I would really want to be a character in a book, because let's be honest, they go through a lot of stuff. So I decided I would like to be like a character from, let me get it, A Court of Mist and Fury, from like the people that live in Velaris, like a character from there, like one of these shop owners or something. That way I'm not like in the front of all the action. I'm kind of like in the background and I can enjoy everything and see everything that's going on, but I don't have to be like right up there and be like in the whole mess of everything. So I think I would like to do that, be a character that way, and just for a day, because I just wanted to see what Velaris looks like, and yeah, I just think it would be amazing. So, question number, I gotta flip my page here. Question number 10, name a book that was so good that you dreamt about. I can't say that I've ever dreamt about a book, because I don't really read like before bed or anything, and usually when I dream, they're really weird dreams. So I can't say that I actually dreamt about a book. Maybe like a character from a book I've dreamt about, but I can't say there was an actual physical book that I dreamt about. So question number 11, name a book you DNF'd. So if you guys watched my channel, you know the one that I hate the most is King's Cage by Victoria Aveyard. That one angered me, and yes, I DNF'd it because I could not stand it any longer. So, yeah, I just, big old DNF. Oh my. So question number 12 is, what books are you most excited to read? Honestly, I could say all of them, all the books on my shelf. I'm so excited to read because I love all my books and I want to read them all right now, but I can't. So I decided to pick one that I'm really most excited to read because I've been dying to read it ever since it came out. I've been looking forward to this ever since last year and waiting for it to come out, and just I've been dying to read it and I haven't been able to pick it up yet, and that is A Court of Frost and Starlight by Sarah J Maas. And this is the novella to the A Court of Thorns and Roses series. And I've been hearing a lot of mixed things about it. And honestly, I'm trying not to listen to a lot of it because I want to go into it not expecting a lot, just kind of realizing it's a novella and it's just kind of bridges the gap. And there's not going to be like a huge plot or anything like that. It's just a kind of filler book, I guess you could say. So I'm trying not to listen to a lot of what people are saying about this book because a lot of people hate it and I'm surprised, but I just want to go into it kind of just like low expectations and just focus on like the characters and stuff that I love. So I'm really excited to get into it, but I'm also really nervous because what if I hate it? But I love the characters, so I don't know, like, but yeah, this is the one I'm probably most excited to get to, and I haven't even been able to do it yet. I'm so sad. I'm gonna go. So that was it for the Get to Know You book tag. So I think I'm going to tag 3 people. The first one I'm going to tag is Emma from Emma Novella. I love her channel. She's amazing and she's funny and sassy and she's awesome. Check her out. I'll link her below. I'm also going to tag Kat from Perusing Reviews. She's amazing. I love that she decided to stick with the channel after Hannah had to leave and stuff. And I just think that is awesome that you can still go on and continue to do it. She's just great. You definitely should support her. So check her out as well. I'll link her below. I'm also going to tag Carly from Reader Turn Writer. I didn't even know she had a channel. She's been one that's been commenting on my videos for a long time, and I didn't even realize she had a channel. So I just looked one day and I'm like, oh, you actually have an actual channel. So I really like her. She's really sweet and you should definitely check her out as well. So I'll link all their channels down below. So I'm really excited to see what you guys have to say for this tag. But I think that's all that I have for you guys. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe if you'd like to see more from me. Also, if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, Goodreads, or Twitter, all those links are down there in the box. But I think that's all I have for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one.